Hi, my name is Jared Ceballos, and my major that I'm majoring in is communications with a concentration in public relations. My minor, I don't have a minor. I was a kines major with a minor um, in wellness, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing that anymore since I transferred over to communications. I still have some hours to finish, but that's something that's kind of on the back burner right now. My plans for after I graduate are to hopefully move to Austin and get a career there, whether it be in communications with public relations, like I would like, or working with a production company that I'm working with now. To see where that can go and maybe even venture off into other things. But something definitely communication related, which the job I'm at right now could kind of lead me towards. Um, After that introduction, let me go ahead and go into a story about a time where I was a hero. I used to actually work as a lifeguard at SeaWorld Aquatica, and there were many times where you have opportunities as a lifeguard to be a hero. Um, Now, something that, not as, I guess, stereotypical as me jumping in the water and saving someone, but my last year there, I was a supervisor, so I got a little bit more power than I did as I was a lifeguard. Well, one day I was noticing as I was doing my rounds, people, every day come to go to SeaWorld for entertainment, for to get away from everyday life drama, and so I noticed this one family in particular. They had a child with special needs, and the special needs for that child was that they were blind and deaf. No, yes, they were blind and deaf. I'm trying to remember correctly. So it's definitely a scary situation where actually they weren't blind, they were just deaf. And so but their child was lost, and they come up to me very frantic because obviously you can't just yell out their name. You actually have to physically look for them, and in a water park there's so many people, it can definitely get very confusing, and be scary if you lost your child, especially if your child cannot hear you. So what ended up happening was we ended up finding their daughter, and they were happy and just blessed that they were able to find her. But you could definitely tell that the family was not having a good time that day. They were just very stressed out. So what I tried my best to do was to see if I can get them animal interactions with like the stingrays and stuff like that. I ended up, going into my own pocket. I didn't even get permission to like give them free stuff, but I went into my own pocket and I bought them some fish that they could feed to the stingrays because I saw that they weren't having the best experience that they could there. So with all that being said, I know that stereotypical jumping in the water saving someone is a lifeguard, um, you know help saving the day. But for me, being a hero that day was being able to give that family a little bit of enjoyment out of their day rather than having to worry about their daughter anymore. And they were able to have a good time, and they left, I think, a little bit easier, having an easier mind than I'm sure they would have had they not had that little interaction with the stingrays that I let them, or I was able to get them. Um, so, three goals for communications in this class, I have to say, would be understanding communications and what it is, and a lot more. Because right now I have a general understanding of communications, but I really like to know a lot more about it. Another goal for me would be to um, grow as an individual within communications, as far as not like as far as learning, like just stated, but as far as understanding and grasping a good concept. Then my third one will be gaining skills for communications. So, understanding what is needed in jobs and what all that entails. Those are maybe my three goals. Yeah, thanks.